All right, kids, welcome back to our class for today, and I hope that all of you are okay. And another day, another topic that we are going to talk about for today. And of course, the previous lesson that we learned last time was types of materials, and we learned as well the properties of materials. Like for example, the properties of a wood. The wood is strong and hard, so that is the property of material, or are the properties of wood. Now let's see the metal. Metal, according to the past lesson or the previous lesson that we had, is that wood or metal are stronger and harder than the wood. What about the plastic? Plastic is lighter than the wood. And the glass. The properties of glass is what? Transparent. So you can see that each material has different properties. Okay, each material has different properties. Now this time we will be talking about mixing materials, or in other words, here the question is that what things can we make by mixing materials? So what are the things that we can see if we can have if we are going to mix materials? So let's go on here. Some materials we mix. So sometimes we mix materials to make new things. Okay, if in order for you to make new things, you are going to make materials. The objects made from these new things or new materials can serve different useful purposes. So there are different uses and purposes if you're going to mix those materials. We can find many objects that are made from mixed materials in our daily life. Okay, we can find it. If you are going to look around you, you can find different objects which are made of different materials, like food. The number one example is food, right? If you look around, you can find many different kinds of food that you can see around you, which is made from mixing the ingredients or materials. One of them is your Thai dessert. Yes, one of them is your Thai dessert. In Thailand, is very known when it comes to desserts. Kanon. What are the ingredients of Thai desserts? Let's see. Let's look at it. What are the ingredients of this thing? Coconut milk is a liquid obtained from a coconut fruit. Coconut milk has a nice smell, but it is not sweet. Remember, coconut has sweet smell, but it is not sweet. It is not sweet. Okay, how about the sugar? Sugar is a solid and it is sweet. So this is the difference between the two. Coconut has a smells good, but it's not sweet. While the sugar is a solid and it has it tastes sweet. What another here? It is made by mixing flour, sugar, coconut milk, and pandan. Then you can have something else. Okay, we have the flour, we have the sugar, we have the coconut milk, and we have the pandan juice. Okay, if you're going to mix this certain objects here, materials, you can make a Thai Jello. Okay, Thai Jello is by mixing flour, sugar, coconut milk, and pandan before what? Before steaming the mixture. See that? You are going to mix the flour, the sugar, the coconut milk, and pandan before steaming the mixture of this certain object. So look at this kit. That is Jello. Okay, for those who are not with us this morning, you can watch this video in YouTube, but for those who are here with us, you can watch it now. I cannot play this one in YouTube because the YouTube might um, block me from uploading videos, so I cannot send it to you. So this time, I want you to pay attention to those right here and watch carefully what are the ingredients they make, they mix together in order for them to have this kanom, to this materials, kids. You can find a new object, a new object that you can see by mixing those materials. So another one here. When the mixture is steamed, it turns into a tasty treat. Where this is Thai Jello. So you can have a Thai Jello if you're going to mix those, the flour, the sugar, the pandan juice, and we have coconut milk. So another thing, coconut milk and sugar can be mixed together to make a liquid with a nice smell and sweet tastes. See that? Coconut milk and sugar mixture is an important in many Thai desserts. Okay, very important in many Thai desserts. In the same way, we mix materials to get a new material. Yes, that has properties in which a single materials does not have. Okay. Here we have plaster, can be used as a molding material to make an object. And also we have the paper pulp. Absorb water and it has no fixed shape when it is wet. See that? Paper mache is made by mixing flour, water, and strips of newspapers. So as you can see here, while the mixture is wet, you can place the wet strip or the wet strips of paper as on a mold to take its shape. Okay, wait for a while. We have here, I will edit this one. No. All right, so place the wet strips of paper on a mold to take its shapes. So as you can see, that the balloons is actually covering with the paper by someone. Okay, we can mix plaster and water to make the mold of a paper with shape. So we can also use a balloon as a mold. So as you can see on the picture, once the mixture is dries and hardens, the shapes stays. The paper mache can be painted in the different colors. See that? You can color it also with different colors because the paper mache, it's already hard and dry. Okay, the end product of a paper mache object like pañeta is strong enough to carry some weight, such as candies. Correct. So another thing, you have. Right, so when the concrete is what? It dry, it becomes hard and strong. Strong material that that lasts long time. So as you can see this one, and also sometimes metal rods are embedded in the concrete to make stronger and last longer. This is a new material, is known as reinforced concrete. It is used almost in all construction to make our buildings, our constructions site becomes, or yeah, in our construction materials results will become stronger, right? So plywood is also another example of mixed material. It is made of layers of wood held together by adhesive. Plywood is strong due to the way the layers of wood are laid and the adhesive used. See that? You can see that the wood is stronger as well. So we use material to what? We use materials derived from mixed materials to make object. They have properties that are much better than the properties of the individual materials. Like for example, what I have told you, the sand, the cement, the water, and so on, you are going to mix that one up in order to have a very good concrete. Another thing, usually these new materials are lighter, stronger, water resistant, or durable. See that? The objects made from them are more useful. Okay, you can use different objects in order for you to mix the materials and to have a better materials, as you can see. Okay, by mixing materials, you can have a stronger and durable materials. So what are you going to do next? I want you to answer page 79. Okay, what are these made of? Use the words in the box below. So you're going to write your answer here on page 79 as part of your exercise and homework. So thank you so much for the time that you have given to me, and thank you for being with us, because we don't have time already. I don't know what happened to the Zoom this time. It shortens the time. So let me check how are we going to fix this one. And for those who are not here with us, don't worry, I will just send you the link. But the videos that I showed to you, you cannot see it. You have to find it in the Google or in YouTube. Thank you so much for coming, and have a good day, and goodbye to all of you. Thanks.